Once, Dubai was nothing more than a forgotten strip of desert. Camels wandered where skyscrapers now shimmer, and pearl divers risked their lives for treasures worth less than a cup of coffee today. Oil had not yet been discovered. The world barely knew Dubai existed, but one man refused to let his city remain a footnote in history. SheikhMohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum looked at sand dunes and saw skylines. He looked at fishing boats and imagined fleets of super yachts. While others waited for fortune to arrive, he decided to build it, brick by brick, dream by dream. Under his leadership, wooden souks became air-conditioned malls, dusty airstrips transformed into palaces of steel and glass, and a desert village rose into a global powerhouse. The turning point? Emirates Airlines. When critics laughed, SheikhMohammed launched a carrier that today connects over 150 cities, turning Dubai into the beating heart between East and West. This wasn't luck, it was leadership. Strategic, bold, unapologetically ambitious. SheikhMohammed didn't just build a city, he sculpted a symbol. A city where tradition and technology walk side by side, and where ambition knows no limits. In the realm of modern royalty, few names echo with the same weight as SheikhMohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum. He isn't just the ruler of Dubai, he's the architect of its destiny with a fortune estimated at $18 billion. He commands not only a city, but a vision. SheikhMohammed is the Prime Minister and Vice President of the United Arab Emirates, a role that places him at the crossroads of political influence and global economic power. Unlike rulers who inherit wealth and let it sit idle, he has built an empire that stretches far beyond Dubai's golden sands. At the center lies Dubai Holding, a global conglomerate spanning luxury real estate, finance, hospitality, and media. It's a corporate reflection of Dubai itself, bold, diversified, relentlessly forward-looking. His reach doesn't stop at home. His name is written across the world's most exclusive addresses, a $308 million penthouse in Monaco, sprawling estates in Scotland, and heritage manors across the United Kingdom. These aren't just homes. They're strategic statements of presence, symbols of a ruler whose influence is felt on every continent. Yet what makes SheikhMohammed stand apart isn't just wealth, it's precision. Whether unveiling Dubai's Vision 2021 plan or launching another record-breaking skyscraper, he operates with the dual elegance of a monarch and the calculation of a CEO. His rule is proof that power, when guided by vision, can turn a desert into a dynasty. Imagine stepping into a palace where golden falcons guard marble entrances, chandeliers spill light from 30-foot ceilings, and silence is kept not by servants, but by security systems that rival heads of state. Welcome to Zabil Palace, SheikhMohammed's official residence. Hidden within palm-lined gardens, it is both fortress and sanctuary. Outside, heavily guarded checkpoints, cutting-edge surveillance, and restricted perimeters. Inside, fountains, Moorish arches, and tranquil courtyards that blend tradition with modern mastery. But Zabil is only the beginning. Across the world, his estates stretch like a royal shadow. $308 million Monaco penthouse towers above the Mediterranean, with panoramic views and interiors crafted by Europe's most elite designers. In Scotland, vast estates roll across thousands of acres, complete with stables, private lakes, and hunting grounds. And in the UK, SheikhMohammed holds historic manors once owned by aristocrats, each discreetly secured and elegantly preserved. These aren't simply homes, they're statements, symbols of diplomacy, power, and privacy. Every residence is a fortress of influence, strategically placed across continents. Whether it's the glittering skyline of Dubai or the mist-covered hills of Scotland, one constant remains: opulence matched by absolute discretion. SheikhMohammed doesn't just live in palaces, he occupies them with intent, reminding the world that royalty leaves no border behind. The passion for horses and global racing legacy. Before the skyscrapers, before the supercars, there were horses. For SheikhMohammed, horses are not just a passion, they are heritage, diplomacy, and legacy. At the heart of this empire lies Godolphin, the largest horse breeding and racing operation in the world, with elite stables spread across the UK, Ireland, the US, and Australia. Over 1,000 purebred racehorses are bred, trained, and prepared like royal athletes. Each one carries not just bloodlines, but a nation's pride. In '96, 1986, Sheikh Mohammed created the Dubai World Cup, today the richest horse race on earth, with a $12 million purse. Held at the architectural wonder of Meydan Racecourse, it draws kings, billionaires, and racing elites from every corner of the globe. Under the floodlights of Meydan, Dubai stamped its authority on the world stage, not through oil, but through sport. But this isn't just business, it's cultural. In the deserts of Arabia, horse riding was once survival. Today, it is prestige. Every thoroughbred Sheikh Mohammed owns is a bridge between the Bedouin past and Dubai's futuristic present. From Royal Ascot in Britain to the Breeders' Cup in America, Godolphin's victories have carved Dubai into the heart of global horse racing. For Sheikh Mohammed, horses are more than animals. They are power in motion, carrying Dubai's legacy across continents at full gallop. In Dubai, excess isn't hidden, it's celebrated, and nowhere is that more visible than in the royal garages of the Al Maktoum family. While ordinary collectors boast a handful of rare vehicles, Sheikh Mohammed and his son, Sheikh Hamdan, command a fleet so vast it feels more like a kingdom on wheels. Over 100 hypercars and luxury vehicles sit behind guarded doors, each one customized to reflect Dubai's dual identity, futuristic ambition and timeless tradition. At the center of the fleet lies the Devil 16, a UAE-born hypercar valued at $2.2 million with a rumored 5,000 horsepower engine. It's less a car and more a statement of how Dubai thinks. Bold, fast, and untouchable. But that's only the beginning. Rolls-Royces plated in gold sit beside Bugattis, etched with Arabic calligraphy. SUVs are armored for desert travel, while experimental prototypes, built exclusively for the royals, remain one of a kind, never to be replicated. Some cars symbolize heritage, others raw power. Together, they form a moving gallery of wealth and imagination. From the dunes to the boulevards, the Al Maktoum fleet proves that in Dubai, cars aren't just transportation. They're rolling emblems of a dynasty built on speed, prestige, and vision. A floating palace, the $300 million yacht. When you rule a futuristic kingdom like Dubai, your palace doesn't stop at land. For Sheikh Mohammed, luxury sails across oceans. His $300 million private yacht isn't a vessel, it's a floating kingdom of power and discretion. Stretching hundreds of feet, this modern marvel glides through the world's most exclusive waters, from Monaco to the Maldives, carrying not just royals, but a lifestyle fit for emperors. On board, velvet-lined cinemas project films under the stars, squash courts host games in the middle of the Mediterranean, and suites gleam with Italian marble and gold accents. But beauty here is matched with brilliance. The yacht is fitted with anti-drone security, encrypted satellite systems, and a helipad for quick arrivals. Even the ocean can't compromise royal convenience. And then comes the secret, a private submarine, allowing Sheikh Mohammed and his guests to dive into the deep blue, unseen and untouched by the outside world. This isn't leisure, it's a statement of freedom, a place where billion-dollar deals are whispered, dynasties are planned, and Dubai's future sails quietly above the waves. For the Al Maktoum family, the sea itself has become an extension of their empire. From billion-dollar skyscrapers piercing the desert sky to racehorses thundering across the world's richest tracks, the Al Maktoum family has built more than wealth. They've built a vision where tradition walks beside innovation, where royalty meets responsibility, and where one city redefined what the future could look like. Dubai's story isn't just about palaces, yachts, or cars. It's about leadership that turned sand into skyline, and a family whose discipline and ambition made the impossible real. But the question is, what do you think? Is Dubai's royal family the blueprint for modern power, or the exception that can never be replicated? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more untold stories of billionaires, royals, and empires that shape our world, make sure you subscribe to Luxurish right now, because the next story might just change the way you see power forever.